Yes, people, and welcome back to my channel, which is Jim and DRC. So I'm out in Ealing, just come off from the gym. Well, look, it's another World Cup match review, and the USA, man. The USA have taken storm, man. They've just beaten Paraguay by 4-1 in the early hours in the morning, and I'll tell you what, man. I don't know what Poch has got them cooking, but that was a statement of intent, man. And you know, 4 goals for the first time. I think they scored 4 goals in a World Cup, which is insane. But it wasn't the 4 goals, but it was just the way how they played, man. You know, because I mentioned before the World Cup started, you know, the USA, Mexico, Canada all need to get off to a good start. You saw Mexico get off to a good start, Canada getting a decent result, and today, and obviously the early hours in the morning, the USA came up and they've put on the show, man. They didn't just beat Paraguay. They destroyed them, man. That first half, they were immense. 3-0 up, set the tone rolling. The way how they kept the ball, the intensity and all that, they were just immense. Paraguay just could not keep up with them. And then obviously they did get a little bit sloppy in the second half, letting Paraguay into it, but they still kept going and got the 4th goal. And I'll tell you what, man, that was a statement of intent. I'll tell you that right now, that was a statement of intent. And of course, I know it's only early days, but what I've just saw, USA, they've come to play, man. They've come to play. I mean, LA, Sophie Stadium was rocking. It was rocking, man. It was, you know, the opening ceremony. I don't know what happened there, but as I was saying there, man, big names, celebrities, athletes, icons, influencers, all coming out for a big game like this, and the team had to step up and perform, and they did. The USA performed, and they turned up. They really turned up. So you gotta give credit, man. That was a brilliant performance by the USA. But you know, that was it was against a poor Paraguay side. But that was well, that was, as I've already mentioned, that was a statement of intent. But you know, they'll be satisfied about that result. But they'll also be humble as well, because there's still plenty of football still to be played. There's still 2 more games to go. They've got Australia next, so you expect them to get a result. So, and Australia are a decent side. So, and then they're playing later on. They're playing later in the morning. Well, on Sunday morning. So, but yeah, all in all, USA got to be very satisfied with how they played. There was some key performances that personally, Pulisic was on point. Balogun was on point. So yeah, I think the whole team was on point. You know, I can't single out one single player, but the whole team was on point. So yeah, look, I gotta be satisfied. So yeah, I'm pleased. So yeah, USA can be pleased with themselves, but they'll know it's only the first game. There's only 2 more to go, and they put themselves in a very good position. You're thinking, win the next game. I think they're more guaranteed to qualify. So yeah, they can be satisfied with that. I know the football does not stop. We still got some games still to come. We've got Qatar, Switzerland, and then how about this, the big one, Brazil, Morocco. I mean, what a game! That is the game of the night. There's no question about that. Then we got Scotland against Haiti, and then Australia play later on. So play afterwards. So, but you know what? So far, this World Cup has pretty much lived up to its expectations. Obviously, Mexico, Canada, and the USA, the 3 co-hosts, all getting decent results on the opening day. And now we'll get to see Scotland Scotland later on. Well, the hours in the morning to hopefully they can get off to a flyer. And well, the big one, of course, Brazil, Morocco. Oh, that is the game of the evening. There's no question about that. So, but yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Much appreciated. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next upload. Love and God bless.